this morning?
Hey, nothing. Well, we've certainly got him on the run.
Who?
What do you mean, who? Lindsay, of course. What's up with you? Aren't you keeping up?
Oh, so Deirdre will be moving out, will she, when this is all over?
She's got nowhere to go.
No, it's just that, well, she must want some time by herself.
Why?
Well, it's natural, isn't it, the stress she's been under? Anyway, she'd be better off with time by herself.
I don't know. We could ask her.
You're very involved in all this, aren't you?
She's my mate.
No, Mike, I'm your mate.
You're jealous.
Oh, rubbish. It's just that... Well, you would go through all this for me, wouldn't you?
Oh, no way.
What?
You don't have to have flings with phony pilots, do you? You've got me. All right, now, Deirdre and me are meeting Frankie for lunch. After that, it should all be over, so I'll catch up with you later.
Morning.
Hiya.
Oh, sandwiches, I could do with those. I'm famished.
Chris.
I'm up in my exercise routine. I think I might go to Roy's today, have sausage, mash, eggs.
Chris,
Hiya.
Hiya. You forgot your sandwiches.
No, I didn't. You hadn't made them when I left. You said you'd drop them off on the way to work.
Well, I brought them over for you.
Thanks.
Is everything all right with you two?
Yeah, why?
It's just that in the pub the other day you were having a bit of a go.
We're fine.
You shouldn't worry about it, Ken. I mean, now the police have got John Lindsay, it's only natural they want to talk to you.
Yes, I suppose so.
What time have you to be there?
2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. No, you're right, yes, it makes sense, doesn't it? After all, I was the first to see him in his shop.
Exactly. Look, and to put your mind at rest, if you're not back by 3:30, I'll go down there and bang on desk.
Oh, thanks. To be honest, I'm quite glad I'm going. Give me an opportunity to make it up to Deirdre.
Good on you. You tell them, then come back here and tell me.
Right, see you later.
See you. Ta-ra,
Oh, sorry. Can I have a word, a coffee break?
Look,
It's about Roy.
Really?
You're the only person I know to talk to about it. You're the only person I know in a secure, happy relationship.
Oh, yes, well, I've got that all right.
Exactly. See, I went to see Roy.
What? I thought you said you were going to bide your
I
time.
was, but Gail told me that he was missing me. So I went to see him, but he wasn't missing me. Gail made it up.
Why?
I suppose she thought she was helping. I felt really stupid.
Oh, dear. Look, well, never mind. We'll talk about it later, OK?
Thanks, Alma. You're a real friend.
Trees?
Yeah?
Trees?
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
You're having a night in with Spider to watch a film on trees?
Yeah. It's interesting. We like trees.
Yeah. Me and Nick like trees. We like sitting underneath them in the summer. Don't know about watching them on the telly, though. What do you reckon, Rita?
I reckon whatever they've got in common, that's fine.
Trees. Where'd you get it from, anyway? Not seen many films on trees down the video shop.
School?
Isn't that where you should be, madam?
Yeah. I'm just going. I've just come to ask.
No.
Now what?
No, you can't borrow me top.
Oh, go on.
You're watching a film on trees. What do you want a little sexy top for?
To divert his attention away from trees.
Oh, go on, Lee.
No.
Well, I never thought you were that sexy anyway.
Not on you, it's not.
Hey, now, come on. You school, you work.
Hey, don't get any leaves on it.
Oh, she looks well and truly hooped, doesn't she?
Yeah, I don't know, these young girls today, eh?
It's all right.
Oh, hopefully he'll be down for a bit now.
Has he said anything?
Morgan, don't be daft.
Well, I did ask him whether he was a red or a blue. I've got to get the season tickets and, You haven't changed your mind, have you?
Hey? Well...
What about me? Us, I mean... You know, I haven't seen you, I haven't heard from you or anything, so...
Steve, look, I'm tired. I've got other things. I've got I've got a new man in my life.
What? Oh, aye.
Doesn't mean I don't want the old one, though. Just means that I need a bit of time to get used to the new one.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to pretend that I'm not nervous about us. I don't want it to be...
What?
I don't know. I don't want it to be a rebound thing. So much has happened to me, I want to be clear that I feel what I feel because of you and me and not circumstances. You know what I mean?
Couldn't believe it when he told me.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you had to find out. Not that I think that it's wrong, I just don't let the whole world know my business.
You don't think it's wrong?
No, we're both adults with our own minds.
But what about Des? Have you thought about him?
Well, not a lot. It doesn't really come into conversation much.
Chris, I'm amazed. I thought I meant more to you than that.
What do you mean?
I thought I was something special. Not just another notch on your bedpost.
What I have with Samantha is nothing like what I wanted with you.
It's just physical, then.
Yeah, if you must know.
And how do I know that's not all it was with us?
Where are you coming from, Sally? You can't have it both ways. I wanted to be with you and you gave me the elbow. And now you want me to reassure you that what we had was special. Why?
Because I...
Do you care about what I do?
Yes, of course I do.
How much?
Carry on talking about it. A word.
A what?
I wanted to talk to you about Hayley.
Look, I've had quite enough of people interfering in the affairs of myself and Miss Patterson.
No, I know, Roy.
Well, then.
No, I mean, I know. About Hayley.
What, and her predicament? Did she send you there?
No, I came because I know that you and she were close. I mean, you were shocked, and so was I when I heard her news, but Hayley's still Hayley. She's still a person, and a person who's having a very tough time at the moment, and I don't think you're making things any easier for her. I mean, I'm not saying that you should see her or anything, but at least treat her like a fellow human being. I mean, people in difficult circumstances need all the support that we can give them.
Of course, you're right. You've been very supportive of Mrs. Rashid, haven't you? Yeah, I should take a leaf out of your book. She was a very interesting person. Yes, you've given me something to think about. Thank you. Mrs. Baldwin, what should I say?
Oh, Roy, just, tell her how you feel. Tell her how interesting you find her.
Yeah, well, I've never said anything like
No,
that before.
Roy, just think about it and, write it down.
Yeah, write it down, of course. Yeah, write it down. Yes. Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
So what is it we signed so we can all go home?
That's not possible at the moment.
Well, it's all over now, surely. They caught Lindsay, he's coughed presumably, so what else is there to do?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. But...
Well, surely they're going to drop all charges now.
I'm afraid not.
Why? What's he saying? He didn't do it?
He's saying, yes, he did obtain a mortgage by deception, but that you put him up to it. And he knows nothing about a credit card and certainly nothing about the fraud you committed with it. Better.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I
built your hopes up. I did advise you not to.
I'm all right now, thanks.
Well, I'm not. The man's a psycho, a serial liar, and he's not going to get away with it.
I'm afraid what he's saying plays very much into the hands of the prosecution.
But he's only saying that to protect himself.
Well, that's what we've got to prove.
But there's no case to answer. All Deirdre was doing was trying to get her money back.
Well, someone else's money.
It was my money.
No, Deirdre, your money went into the deposit for the house.
So what is John saying?
He's saying that you manipulated him into taking out a mortgage to support your dreams of a luxury lifestyle.
What happened to free choice? He didn't have to do it, did he? I mean, what's Deirdre supposed to have done? Held a gun to his head?
It claims he did it to prevent you committing suicide. And when that hold was weakening, you threatened harm to his wife and children. I'm afraid the police see him as a credible witness.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Barlow. I've read your statement, and I wonder if I could just ask you a few questions. Clarification, you know.
Sure, far away.
How long have you known Mrs. Rashid?
Oh, years, way back.
In what capacity? Friend, neighbour?
Well, both.
Friend? Close friend?
Yes, I'm a former husband.
You were married to Mrs. Rashid?
Yeah.
And how would you describe her? I mean, what kind of woman is she?
Honest, with the utmost integrity.
Easily led?
Oh, far from it. No, she's responsible and mature. Really, Mrs. Rashid is the sort of person you trust with your life.
It was you who observed Mr. Lindsay at his place of work?
Yes.
And you who informed Mrs. Rashid?
Well, not straight away.
Why not?
Well, I didn't want to...
Hurt her?
Yes.
And how did she respond?
She was shocked.
So shocked that, according to Mr. Lindsay, she asked you to keep this information to yourself and join them both in this little deception? Pardon?
Yes. Yeah.
Cup of tea, Mr. Barlow?
You back? Where'd you go?
Calf?
Posses of grips. Thought I didn't see you in the Rovers. Anyone in there?
Sally?
Oh, yeah? Did she say out?
Well, I would like to say it was my business, but you seem to have made it yours and hers.
What are you talking about?
Well, she came over to tell me how disappointed she was in me.
You are?
How I'd fallen off a pedestal. She doesn't approve of me and Sam. And I can't say I'm too keen on the fact that you told her about it, so try not to spread it anywhere else, please.
Funny old world, isn't it? What people do for love, eh? Hey, remember that woman who bought the MG for her boyfriend? And all those Armani suits and the Duff card, just so he wouldn't go off with someone else. I don't know. Women, eh?
Deirdre's not like that.
Yes, so you say. In fact, from what you tell me, rather the opposite. Which makes it all the more peculiar, really.
Don't follow.
Well, Mrs. Rashid's defense is that, blinded by love, she asked you to support her and Mr. Lindsay in their little white lie. But that doesn't really square up, does it? According to you, Mrs. Rashid is a competent manager, mature, intelligent, a self-assured woman. Not like my daft little punter with the MG, eh? Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Barlow. You've been very helpful.
Hiya. Did you have a good day?
No, seeing as you asked.
Oh, why?
Why? Why? You went blabbing to Chris and you asked why?
I thought somebody should speak to him. A friend.
All right, and you're his friend, are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I wish you was a bit more of a friend to me, Sal. How do you think it made me feel? I told you that in confidence. What he does doesn't concern you.
Of course not. But I can't stand idly by and watch a relationship being broken up, can I?
Well, maybe they're in love. Maybe Des and Samantha's over.
It isn't. It's just sex.
Oh, why? And how do you know that?
Because he told me that's how.
You've been talking to some other man about his sex life?
Not some other man. Chris.
Oh, And that makes it different, does it?
Chris is a friend. My friend. That's what's bugging you, isn't it? The thought of me and Chris. Brings it all back, does it? Well, I'll tell you something, Kevin. I just wish somebody had spoken to you like I spoke to Chris. And maybe we'd still be a halfway happy couple.
Rory? Oh, Hayley. I just popped up to see you. I went inside, but you weren't there.
No, I had to go and get some stamps for Mr. Watts.
Yes, Mrs. Baldwin said. I thought I'd wait.
Can't be too long.
No, of course. Must keep the wheels of retail turning.
Was there something you wanted, Roy?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Dear Hayley, I am very sorry I have offended you. I did not mean to. The news that you were a man came as something of a surprise. However, we are both still human beings, and I would like us to behave as such. The times you were my friend were the happiest I can remember, and I would like to have those times again, if possible. I haven't felt like this about many people, and I can say that I found you truly interesting. I hope we can continue to be friends and companions. Yours faithfully, Roy. Cropper. Fine. Well, I'll be seeing you then.
Hiya.
Hiya. What are you doing here? Where's Morgan?
Oh, left her with Maxine for a while I just popped in here.
What, are you having a drink?
Something quick. I'm gonna have to get back. I wanted...
What?
I just wanted to say thank you for being so great.
It's all right. Plenty more where that came from.
Do you fancy coming back over with me? Help me put Morgan to bed.
You all right?
I told Rita we'd be back by 8.
I don't know what we're doing out anyway if you don't want a drink.
I don't want the girls picking up on this atmosphere.
All I'm saying is when I tell you something, it's between us, OK?
No, it's not OK. This isn't about confidentiality. You've been sulking ever since you came home.
Do you blame me?
Yeah, I do. You went off. Just because you're back doesn't mean we can carry on as though nothing ever happened. Chris and I had a relationship. That doesn't mean to say I'm going to go jumping back into bed with him. That's what your little tantrum is all about, isn't it?
Stephen, Fee, look, I'd just like to congratulate the pair, so it's very good news.
Yeah, well, save your breath because you're not convincing anyone. So why don't you just turn around and bog off?
Steve, just leave it, eh?
No, fair play, Stephen, if that's the way you feel.
And a forest growing for 10 million years is churned into dust.
Got a hole in your jeans.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
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 Hey. This is Log.
Log. Oh, very nice.
Hey.
How do you do?
Oh, and this is Toya.
Hey.
All right.
So. Hey.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yeah, right. Great.
So do you not want to watch this anymore?
Oh, yeah, in a minute. Deforestation, the Carnegie Institute tape.
Oh, yeah, right. It's a great tape.
Have you seen it before then?
Seen it? We're in it.
Well, you could have said.
Hey, no sweat. So, where you been?
After Santiago? Oh, you know, around. Valdivia, San Antonio, Concepcion.
Been to Tossa?
Where?
Tossa del Mar. We have.
Log's just got back from South America, North Spain.
Oh.
See what I brought you.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's really nice.
So we're going to finish this video or what?
Oh, yeah, sure. How long are you around for? Let's pick it up again next week. Oh, that's really nice. Great tone. Oh, good resonance.
Thought you'd like it.
Yeah. Listen, there's something I want to show you. Do you want to come upstairs? Catch you later.
Tea? Oh. Oh.
Why don't I pop back and get us a bottle of wine?
All right, that's a good idea.
Okay. 2 minutes.
All right.
Hey! Fuck off!
Fee,
What do you want?
please tell me you're not thinking of going out with Stephen again.
Jim, that is my business.
No, it's our business, Fiona. Don't do it.
Look, Jim, you have already messed up one relationship for me. For God's sake, what are you going to do? Are you going to follow me around for the rest of my life? Just leave me alone.
There you go. Get that down you.
Oh, I don't believe this. Just when we thought we got it all sorted.
I know. Look, I'm really grateful to you both, but it's time I was moving on. I can't keep taking advantage of you like this.
No, you stay here. It's at times like this you need friends around you, doesn't she?
Oh, yes, of course. But it won't be for much longer, will it? I mean, the jury won't be taken in by John against you, will they?
You haven't heard him. He could lie for the Olympics gold medal standard.
Yeah, he's good. I'll give him that, but we'll get there.
Kenneth Barlow? Yes. Come in. Just spent all afternoon at the police station.
Oh, yes, sir. It's in connection with the same matter. I'm to inform you that you'll be required as a witness in the case of Mrs. Deirdre Rashid.
Yes, I know. I've already spoken to her solicitor.
No, sir. You'll be required to attend for the prosecution. I'm to inform you of the date, which is the 12th of April at 10 a.m. at Weatherfield County Court.